aren't my friends, so like
Right.
I'm not expecting you to act a certain way. Dude, I don't know who your sister is. You
Right.
don't know who I am.
Right.
I know my place.
Right.
But when
Wake it up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marckie P Show. I got a guest today, host of Before You Go, and the brand new show, It's Always Something, with Big Night Media.
Yes.
Former DJ at Amp Radio.
Too soon.
Welcome, JD.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Wake it up.
Number one contender for the belt, baby.
Yep. You're coming for the crown.
Coming for the crown.
That's what I heard.
I am the crown.
Let's
go.
I mean, you could potentially hold on to this beautiful title.
What do you have to do, honestly, to get the belt?
You have to find a way to rig votes and a polling system, which, I mean, too soon on the election, but yeah, that's all you have to do. You get the most votes after 20 episodes, and the belt rightfully belongs to you for a season.
I can make that happen. I can steal this election, no problem.
Yeah, I think you should. You should at least attempt to.
All for a belt, all for the silly prize. That's what we always go for. Got you.
That's exactly it. How have you been, man?
I've been solid. I'm so stoked today. Well, as we're recording this, my podcast just dropped at noon. So
congrats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's a long time coming. I've been out of the space since June. Yeah,
by the way, Kyle isn't here.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because the radio station doesn't exist anymore. Amp Radio doesn't exist.
It's because you brought in too many.
Yeah. No.
Too many followers, bro.
Yo, my buddy who got me into radio, who kind of gave me my first crack at it, he always told me, him and another program director said that I would never be on when the sun is up. Right? They were joking, but it was a friendly jab because I was always doing night shows. And so then I did the morning show for Amp before they signed off. Right.
Okay.
And so my buddy hit me and was like, yo, you see what happens when they move you when the sun is up?
My God.
The whole radio station flips. I was like, asshole.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, yeah.
That's aggressive.
I know. So yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have some time to myself and stuff like that and get my head right. But I'm stoked, dude. Podcasting is so hard. I have such respect for podcasters and people who do like news or sports talk where you have to talk for 3 or 4 hours all the time.
Yeah.
So I got mad respect for people in that space.
Yeah, podcasting has been great for me. Obviously we're both unemployed.
Right.
I
have no problem with that. In Massachusetts, dog, I'm retired.
I'm rich now. We're fine. But podcasting for me over the course of the year has been great. It's mentally been good for me, creating content, keeping me kind of just moving, moving forward. It's been awesome.
Right.
And you just started your new podcast, which dropped an hour ago. Yeah. You excited? I'm how excited
stoked,
for this new project are you?
Well, I'm scared. I'll be honest, dude. I said it in my post, and I'm dead serious. I feel hella vulnerable. I feel semi out of place. I mean, I've been doing this for over a decade plus, 12 years, so a lot of people who have listened to my show or listened to my content, it's always kind of in shorter form. You know what I'm saying? Any of the bits I've done have always been shorter. Or, I can only talk up during what we would call a ramp of a song. So, if I only had 12 seconds, that's how you know when an on-air personality, you're like, how do they know the song was going to come in? Well, there's a clock there that will tell you, how long you have to talk. So everything for me, with the format that I was doing, they encourage you to keep it short. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the music going. So I was just kind of holding that up. And so this is scary for me, dude, because you're talking the whole time. You have to be really prepared, as you know. Anyone who's done a podcast, you have to be incredibly prepared. Right. And because it will show. And plus, you are a part of someone's life. You know what I'm saying? In TV, how they were you invite us into your living room. Right. It's you're inviting me to your car. So there is an entertainment value with it at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's one of those things where if I have the ability to have somebody forget how shitty their day was for 45 minutes to an hour, it makes me feel good. And I mean, you being in radio, it must be the same thing. You're doing these bits, you're playing flip cup with Afrojack and Madison Beer and eating hot sauce and stuff. For you to create those bits and for people to watch them, must feel very rewarding. Of course it does, man, because it's things that if I always thought of my material as Hopefully I had an understanding of what the audience wants. You know, the market decides at the end of the day, always.
Right.
But whenever I was coming up with something, I was really proud that it was my idea. And even if it sucked or whatever, I could live with the results of, oh, that wasn't as funny as I thought. Because the bits that I did that I hated the most were the ones that were the most successful, and I was really upsetting. So if I was always unsure about something going in, I was like, you got to do it. You got to follow through.
Right.
Because this could end up being one of like your best bits. But I just enjoyed doing it. So, you know, that's whether you got to laugh or, you know, I'm laughing when I'm doing it.
Right.
So, you know, it's just this is a new space where I feel people are going to have to take me a little bit more serious, and it's my fault because I like didn't give them that route to begin with.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a little scared, because it's like I'm sharing more of my personal life with you, whereas before I didn't really have to.
Right.
You know,
you just had to play a part and create content to make people happy.
I'm guiding the party.
You're guiding the party.
I'm your pregame. You know, I'm not going to tell you about something sad going on in my life when you're pre-gaming for, you know, Vanessa's 23rd birthday. You know, you want to turn up. You want to vibe. So that was my life for the last 10 plus years.
You know, with that being said, how did you get into radio?
Well, I did it for a high school project. You know how you have to have like a senior project?
Yep.
So
I don't. Let's be real here. Me in school. We're not boys.
Me neither.
No, I'm kidding, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, so our senior project, I did how, you know, is radio still going to be around? Because Sirius was around then, and it was like really picking up steam. Yeah, I mean, jokes on Sirius, because I mean they've always been in debt for so long.
Yeah, they have.
You know what I mean? So I did my high school project on that, and I was fortunate enough to volunteer and like take phone requests and stuff at Wild 94.9 in the Bay Area, which radio in the Bay is so big, especially during that time.
Right.
With something called the hyphy movement. You know, we had this is where local artists were getting real primetime airplay over Katy Perry, over whatever. It was a culture, dude.
Yeah.
And so it was an infectious time to be around there. And so I did my high school project with Wild 94.9, and I met E40 one day, and I'll never forget it because I was in English class, and I got a text from Mary Diaz, and she was like, hey, who is the person she was on the air. She was doing middays. She was like, hey, come to the station. E40 is here. We have one meet and greet. I dipped out of English. I got like a week of detention for just walking up. I'm like, I'm out, dude. And so I met E40. I was the last person in there. And on my show, on Before I Go, and It's Always Something, I have a can of hyphy juice.
Yeah.
And it's like this energy drink. Shut the fuck up, okay? This is where I'm from, all right? Hurting my hometown land.
Not to interrupt or anything, but Sirius XM revenue of $8.4 billion in 2020. Just saying.
Not at the time.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
They're doing better. And radio will always be free. We can get into my grade of my high school project, but F. Is this fucking guy always on the podcast?
No, but when he is, it's wild.
I'm the talent today, JD. Please leave.
I understand. You're not lying. And so me and E40 shared a moment there, and he was like a hero at the time to, you know, people like myself, you know, who were addicted to that movement. And I'll never forget it because it was that day I was like, I'm doing radio forever. So addressing your question, I started in college, and I interned at Power 98.3 in Phoenix. And I did promotions, I did the overnight shifts, and gradually, obviously, that, you know, was the timeline. I'm going fast.
Right.
And then I ended up getting the night show with their competitor station, which is now Live 101.5. And so, yeah, then I did nights and mornings and stuff there.
I mean, you've had quite the career in radio.
Without a doubt. But I felt like I've done it the right way. You know what I mean? I was the OGs around me that like helped raised me.
Right.
You know?
You grinded your way to the top.
100%. I did it the right way. I like worked really hard. I sacrificed a ton of my social life and my personal life to, you know, while my friends were going to San Diego and Santa Barbara and turning up, and I was doing, you know, street team shit.
Right.
So I'm like very happy with where I'm at now.
That's awesome, man.
Right.
A lot of times people look back on their careers and just shake their heads. They just
Yeah.
think about, you know, the foreshadow of their career and just be like, I fucked up. You know, I stepped on too many people on the way, you know, things like that. But it's great that you have a much better story.
Right. And I felt like I'll never really get exposed. You know what I mean?
That's
knock on wood, whatever that means. But I'm saying, like, you can put me in multiple situations.
You're going to be on TMZ tomorrow, by the way.
I hope. Just kidding. That means I've made it, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll have the belt around me, bro. But I'll feel like I will have done things the right way. And I think that's been really important to me, knowing that I'm in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
So it's super important to me in this line of work to do it the right way, because that's how you can tell when someone loves what they do, because they will have longevity doing it, because it'll just the message will convey at all times.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You know, going back to, you know, those skits that you used to do, you know, the flip cup stuff, all that. What was some of the worst
of like artists?
Yeah, like people that just didn't want to do anything content related.
TYGA.
I've heard nothing good about that guy.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I also had a little run-in with TYGA years ago.
Oh,
so,
no way.
Yeah.
Well, tell me yours.
We'll get into that off air.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I have no problem pointing that out, because
I will actively say TYGA.
TYGA owes me money.
Well, he's different.
Yeah.
He's way different now than he was back then as far as his popularity is concerned, right?
Yeah.
So during that time, I was doing this show called The New It Too, and it was a 2 a.m. show, and I was like showing TYGA love, playing this like new record that he has. I think it was called Far Away. Like, I forget what it.
Is this before Rack City?
This was.
Rack
yes,
City,
I think it was.
Rack
I think
City.
Yeah, I think it was before Rack. It definitely was after Rack City.
Because Rack City was
before Rack City.
Rack City took his career to a
Enormous.
whole nother
it
dimension.
It was definitely before, and he had come in, and I was really excited because, you know, we had been showing him support and all that stuff, and he came in, and we had some listeners that were, you know, in the other room, and he was just an asshole to me, dude. I caught him on a day, you know.
Yeah.
During the interview, him and his homie just didn't want to be there. I could tell they were making fun of me during the interview. I picked up on it. And I just felt really stupid. And then they left without doing the meet and greet with the fans, which really upset me.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you're such a dick for doing that. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know, and it wasn't the right thing to do. And it actually, when I was doing mornings, my co-host whose show it was, Lady La, when TYGA came back, she was like, you have to address it. And I was like, please don't, dude, because he won't remember it, and it's just going to make me look crazy, and I just don't want to deal with it. And so during the interview, she goes, so, TYGA, JD doesn't like you.
Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
What?
She was like, JD doesn't like you because he said that you were a jerk the last time you were here. And so then I had no what's the word I'm looking for? I had no choice.
No choice, yeah.
I had no choice but to be like, yeah, dude, to be honest, you were rude, dude. Most importantly, you ditched out on listeners that we gave away tickets during my show, so I look stupid.
Yeah.
And so he said, I'm really sorry. You caught me on a day. I remember the specific thing. Like, he remembered it. I was like, do you though? And he goes, yeah, I remember, blah, blah, blah. This happened. And I was like, fair enough.
Right.
So, but TYGA without a doubt.
Yeah, he's changed, right? We did a show with him at Big Night Live, and it was a way more positive experience for me than a previous show that we did together. And he also said, nice working with you again. And in my head, I go, he does not remember the first time we worked together. And it was just, you know, I think it's the people as a celebrity or as a rapper or whoever, the people that you surround yourself with. Even you could be the nicest person, right? But if the people that you surround yourself with are all assholes, you're guilty by association, right?
100%.
So having a conversation, you know, with him years ago, and it wasn't necessarily the world's best, but when he used to walk down the hallway, they used to make everybody get out of the hallway, right? And his security guy made me duck into a woman's room. And I'm like,
what are we doing here?
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I've been your boy all day.
Yeah.
I do all your hospitality. You make me stand a woman. Like, what? Like, what are you doing?
Right. Well,
You
and
know?
listen, at the end of the day,
And everybody gets caught on bad days.
These people aren't my friends. So like,
Right.
I'm not expecting you to act a certain way. Dude, I don't know who your sister is. You don't know who I am.
Right.
I know my place.
Right.
But when you start like not understanding and reading the room, that's where I have an issue.
Yeah.
Very
great point.
Nothing that I can do, but it's like, dude, this is a business.
Right.
I'm trying to promote you. You know, and that's how Flip Cup was created, because Waka Flocka. This is where Flip Cup for me. So
he's great.
If people don't know, I used to play Flip Cup and I call it Flip You with all the artists. I had T-shirts and like the whole nine. And so Waka Flocka came in and I was, no joke, I was shitting myself. Like he came in with a bunch of dudes,
right?
And it was really intimidating. And I just was like, I have to do something to make the entourage feel comfortable so the artist feels comfortable.
Yeah.
And so that's where Flip Cup started, because I was like, if I can make, and it was the same thing with TYGA. TYGA's dude who was with him made him act like a prick to me. Like I knew that was the case.
He's just putting on for his boy.
100% or whatever it was. You know what I mean? So that's where Flip Cup started. And so after that, I was like, yo, and they always thought it was, I always got them involved in Flip Cup. So it wasn't, they were just watching, he or she was just watching, the artist go crazy. It was like, no, they were a part of it.
Right.
And that was really important to me coming up with content.
Yeah, that's dude, fun. I mean, it's
super.
It's super. It's different than, doing just an interview.
It's me.
It's you. This
me.
is your personality.
Right.
There's no putting on for this. This is you wanting to have fun.
100%.
And I love that. I mean, it's how it should be.
Right.
It shouldn't just be this standard, oh, come get interviewed. Hey man, love your new track. Like, you want to talk about it? It's like they did that for 50 days straight.
Well, and they remember.
Yeah, and they remember.
It's a story for them. And I remember, dude, it was like Kendrick Lamar was one of our biggest Flip Cup games, and he came back to the radio station the second time and was like, I want to play Flip Cup. Where's the dude who plays Flip Cup? And I was like, this is why I do it.
Right.
Like this dude out of all the cities remembered it, and multiple artists were like that. So I lucked out.
What's been your favorite artist to work with doing like skits like that? Flip Cup, or even just an interview?
I think that's a great question, because I'm trying to think of the people who legit just had fun doing it. Kendrick Lamar was probably my favorite, because we did Flip Cup, and yeah, without a doubt, Kendrick, because we got him, when
what
No
a
Recipe,
talent he is too, man. Holy shit.
Well, this is when No Recipe was out.
Yep.
So he was very new in the process. And so we played for my Chipotle burrito, because he said that he was hungry and I had just gotten a burrito, and he goes, hey man, we're playing for your burrito, and if we win, we're going to stomp on it in front of you. And I was like, word. And
okay.
So we had a cut, and it was like a janky table and all this stuff, and then he put $20 down. And we played, and I won. Then he put $40 down. And so after, we had this really dope experience, we did Flip Cup with him at a venue. Once
sick.
He was popping.
Right.
And he goes, oh, shit. And, like the label was like, hey, you don't have to do this, like, if you want to.
Of
and
course.
he goes, oh, no, we're playing. So we played Flip Cup with, like, 10 people on each side, and it was iconic.
That's so dope.
I'll send you the picture of Kendrick with my trophy, or the medal that I had at the time.
That's so fun.
That was probably the most fun I've had.
I love that, man. I love that. I love when artists have that more like human side.
Oh, you know who was hella dope too? Dylan Francis.
I mean, Dylan Francis is a wild man.
Was it. I did the Experience too.
Shout out to Boston Mike.
I don't know who Boston Mike is.
His TM.
Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I did something called the Experience Tube. I saw it on IG or something, and it was just this giant. What's the thing that you could put on your
finger trap?
Yeah. So we did that with our faces, and I asked him. I was like, "Hey man, I saw this." And he's the dude. If you know who Dylan Francis, like how he gets down, he was the perfect guy for it, and he was like a no-brainer. The artists that are like no problem.
If it's viral, Dylan Francis will try it with you.
Well, he just did the artists that are just open are the best.
Yeah, agreed.
They're the best.
Agreed.
So, because they understand, and at the end of the day, Marckie, like, I'm not there to make them look stupid, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Everything that I was doing was either to make me look stupid, and I tried to not even do that.
Right.
It was like, let's just have some fun here. Let's break up, your schedule.
Right. The monotony of, the schedule.
Right. And so as long as an artist I made sure that they never felt threatened by any of the content that I did.
And that's why you're top of the game.
That's why I enjoyed, and I have I have a good reputation with the labels too, because they know they can obviously say no, but they know I'm trying to go above and beyond just the basic visit.
Right. Yeah. There's a sense of protection.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They come and see you. They know that they're not being blindsided.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. And that's the worst thing you could do. You have to see these people again. That's not how I get down. So in our industry, when you're out of pocket, you can get exposed, and especially if you're, trying to do the most and that ain't you, like, you lose.
Right.
So that's that's something that I've just gained throughout the years. And, you know, it's longevity, bro. A lot of those artists I've seen multiple times, so they know how I work.
Yeah, how you operate.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, man. I mean, you're a fucking great dude. So,
Appreciate that, man.
I can only imagine an artist being like, going to Boston, oh, JD's my guy. Let's let it rip.
Yeah.
On the topic of celebrities still, Jake Paul knocks out an MMA fighter last night, 2 nights ago. Mm-hmm. You into MMA, you into boxing,
I follow
you into
it
celebrity
enough.
boxing?
I follow it enough to, like, not care.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was a joke. Like, that fight was a joke. And, bro, put him in the ring with a fucking boxer.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm tired of this, dude. And it's so predictable, but people eat that shit up.
Yeah,
I don't understand
I got sucked into it, man.
And you know what it is? Everyone wants to see that guy get knocked out.
Yeah.
We're like, we buy it because we're like, dude, please talk the most
Yeah,
ever.
please, yeah.
I want you to get smacked in the face.
We want you to get burrito stomped.
But like, I'm not excited for the Logan Paul Floyd either. Like,
That's gonna be a tough one.
Knock his ass out, Floyd. Like, one round. I'm tired of the, like, don't make it a joke.
Right.
Like, tell these YouTubers or whoever are trying to get in the
fight game
sport,
is real.
Stop playing. Like, stop playing.
Yeah.
That shit was whack.
I agree.
I'm glad I didn't pay.
There's so many people trying to get into celebrity boxing now too. TikTokers, YouTubers, everybody's trying to box each other because they see that's where the money is, right? Like, why am I gonna watch a TikToker that's not funny at all? Why am I going to pay $5 to watch him get beat up?
Because there are a bunch of 16-year-old kids that will.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like everybody getting into boxing, and now actors are transitioning into politics. The Rock might run for president. Matthew McConaughey, just like his percentage of people that would vote for him in Texas went through the roof.
Yeah, I did read something about that. Matthew McConaughey. We had Arnold Schwarzenegger do California.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
know what? He actually, and don't quote me on any of this.
We might quote you.
I heard that he didn't do anything bad. You know what I mean? Nothing that a normal politician. He wasn't looked at like how Trump was.
Right.
You know what I mean? He actually was respected and was doing some things in California that were political. But yeah, the Rock running for president. I want politicians that. Like, president is a whole nother thing. Like,
right.
Let's chill.
Yeah, we need to chill.
I don't want Oprah to be my president. I don't want The Rock to be my president. I want someone who's organic, who cares about the community, because you're serving the people at the end of the day. So,
And now, word from our sponsor, Manscaped. They previously sent us the perfect package. Right now, I have a perfect package because of them. Use our code BIGNIGHT. You get 20% off. You get free shipping. Also, check out the Weed Whacker. This thing is sweet. All the holes above your waist, your belly button if it needs the little grooming, the ears, the nose. Spring is sprung. The time is now. Clean it up, baby. 20% off, free shipping. Code BIGNIGHT. Manscaped.com. Back to our scheduled programming.
I want someone who has a deep reputation for serving others.
Yeah.
In that position, because you have to have empathy.
I agree.
Which is no one.
Which is
no one. Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
Fake it. Just
good point.
At least fake it now, and then behind closed doors, be whoever you want.
Right.
But show me that you have some compassion.
Yeah.
You know.
The reason that I'm slightly okay with The Rock is because he is just universally loved.
But that doesn't matter. The president is not supposed to be. He's supposed to be respected. I don't need to like my president.
That's true. That is true.
I don't need to like.
I just feel like no wars would ever happen if The Rock was president, because they'll be like, we like him too much, man. Like, Fast 7.
Finally, The Rock has declared war on Iraq.
Imagine
WrestleMania.
Imagine that.
Russia.
It's like
Germany.
You buy it on pay-per-view.
North Korea.
You can fucking buy it $59.99 on pay-per-view.
No, he goes, I know how we'll solve this cage match.
Hell in a Cell. It's like, yeah.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The last person standing gets the nuke codes.
Yeah, what the fuck? This would be absolutely out of control.
My God, here comes John Cena.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like RKO out of nowhere. Steel chair.
Kim Jong-un is getting RKO'd.
Here comes Putin. He comes from the sky.
Oh my God. That would, I mean, first of all, now we need that to happen because I just want to see like.
This is a joke, man.
I want to see Kim Jong get hit with a steel chair.
Bro, there are real life people stop need to thinking that politics, and that's what I went to school for, to be a teacher for government. Like, people need to stop thinking that this shit is a game because it's just not.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't want a celebrity anymore to be my president. He or she. I don't want it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Staying inside of the government realm, Pentagon just said that UFOs.
No one cares.
No one. How crazy is that? We're in a situation now where the Pentagon goes, "Yeah, those are UFOs."
You want to know when I'll start caring, Marckie?
When they show up.
When they pull up.
When they pull up.
Yeah, when they pull
And
up.
they just fucking. What are you gonna do when they pull up?
I think I'm gonna start dating, man, because humans aren't working for me right now. I feel.
Come here, green lady.
Yeah, I mean,
Come over here, green girl.
It's like, Mars Attacks. Didn't one of the dudes like smash one of the aliens or something?
Yeah, you're trying to make alien babies.
Holy shit, I'm going down a rabbit hole. I gotta be.
You're trying to make.
JD promotes bangs aliens on show.
Could be worse on my show, dude. Could be absolutely worse.
The alien bang bus.
The alien. Well, are you gonna film it, Kyle?
If you need help, let me know.
So you got this. Look at this.
Yeah,
podcaster, porn star.
Pull up, and especially like if I'm down to like ride in one of them things too. Like let me.
You're not scared. You're not scared.
No. What's there to be scared of?
I mean, I don't know. That's exactly the point.
If they start shooting down laser beams and shit like Independence Day, then we have an issue.
We might be close.
Their giant ship is covering the earth, but until then. Come on in,
they're
man.
our homies.
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild that they declared, they're like, yeah, it's confirmed that's a UFO. Yeah. And everybody's just like,
well,
What's UFO stand for?
Unidentified flying object.
Okay.
But I think they have like another,
I thought
name.
there was a different term for it.
Yeah, they like.
That's why I'm asking.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. So UAF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which
pussies, pull up. Pull up.
Oh my god.
Pull up.
JD's about to get beamed right out of this seat, right through the ceiling.
Pull up. I got a room for you. You need to stay for the weekend. Pull up.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got a couch.
You're trying to house aliens too?
I'd house one.
Bro, imagine.
Man, you guys are great human beings. I love this.
Imagine if you go out with aliens, like, and you're that dude, like.
You're the one that has the alien as the boy.
Yeah,
I put him to work.
I'm trying to be a day one.
Wow.
I'm trying to be a day one UFOer.
So what you and Kyle are going to link up.
Yeah.
You, your dogs, and your two alien bros. You're going to Cisco.
Let's mob.
You're getting hammered.
Who said they had to be bros?
You're skipping the line.
He's not
what
wrong.
are they?
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's not wrong.
Good point.
We're an all gender community nowadays. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess we can't assume the alien's gender.
Maybe has a penis. I don't know.
Maybe both.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe one on the left, one on the right.
Aliens, bro. I'm locked in.
Maybe there's a cock on the head. Who knows?
Madman. Did you see the
Crack myself up, guys.
Kyle loves himself.
I'm gonna mute myself.
I love you so much. Did you see that new thing, the Neuralink, the Elon Musk thing?
For what?
That chip that they put in your brain?
Whatever.
That's crazy.
It's another one of those. Do you really care about these things?
Well, the only reason that I do is because they want it. It's because they want to put him in people. They just put one in a monkey, and the monkey made a video game work with just his brain.
I think we're gonna get to that point.
Marckie needs his job back, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I need to go back to working concerts so I can stop thinking about crazy shit like this.
I mean, you have to think VCRs were a thing 25 years ago. So I mean, think of what the next 25 years are gonna be. And so I don't know. Would I be opposed to it? Probably. I'm not trying to get a chip in my head.
Okay. You don't want to control an alien with your mind?
I think we're going to get to the point where we're going to be able to control things with our minds for sure. But
wild.
This is so way past my thought process. I don't think about it.
You just think about golfing and podcasts now.
What am I going to worry? Like that stuff would only stress me out. Like you bring it, are you sure that, are you ready for the aliens? Are you ready to have a chip in your head? I'm like, dude, you're giving me like free anxiety in a bottle.
You're welcome. It's the shit that I think about. So I have to project my anxiety on everyone else.
I'm trying to come up with peace, man. I have to come up with podcast themes. I don't want to worry about if the chip is going in my dome and in my ear.
You never know, bro.
If it makes me live longer, then why not?
See, that's the thought. I just entered your brain and now I live there.
What's living longer though? Are Are you like a vegetable living longer? You know what I mean? Like, do you have to like?
No,
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying. My biggest fear is living long. I'm not even kidding. My biggest fear is to be old and like a wash. You know what I mean? So
okay.
So I think my cutoff, if I got to choose, I'm thinking, give me to 80.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm saying I'm around like 70, 75. Give me that Social Security.
Yeah.
And
I want to live forever.
That's fair. And you know what?
In this same body like this, I want to be 915 years old and just look like this.
If I didn't age, I'd want that. But if you're aging, just kill me at 75.
But do you agree with this? If I'm gonna make it to 80, I fucking better make it to 100.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think you hit the milestone. You have to keep going.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste
at 83 and I'm off the earth. No, get me to 100.
Just find a way.
Find a way.
Find a way.
Find a way.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. You playing a lot of golf?
I'm playing more golf. I am so retired right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you were just telling me a story off air.
Yeah.
And it just made me so jealous.
What story was this?
The golf story about you and fucking Tom Brady and pouring rain.
Well,
and
I got invited to go play in Bruce Arians' celebrity golf tournament over in Tampa right now, and I know Brady and Gronk were there yesterday.
I get invited to golf with like 95-year-old men. And you don't.
Stop making the sport seem like that, dog. Young people are playing, but I found a group of mutual homies that one were either unemployed or we all had the same days off last year.
Okay.
And so we were able to golf, every week or every other week, and it was therapeutic for me, man. Like it's that one vice away from the entertainment industry that I really enjoy doing, and it's just I love being outside. And I played golf in high school and I was gonna play in college. So it's my bag, baby.
Yeah, golf is so much fun. I love the fact that no matter how bad at golf you are, one shot changes everything.
One shot changes everything. You flush the iron, you make that long putt. It's like you're
like, I'm going on tour, baby.
Yeah, we call it addiction.
Yeah,
sure.
we call that addiction.
Yeah, we call that addiction.
Oh yeah, dude. I love golf. I don't play nearly as much as I should.
No one does.
I know, dude. If I could play 5 days a week, I would just be the happiest person ever.
It's expensive, especially out here, and so I would love to be a part of a country club in that vibe. But I'll never play as much as I did last year in the future. It's just it won't be like that. That's not how normal life is supposed to be. So
agreed.
I just was fortunate enough to find an activity that a lot of people gravitated to during the pandemic.
I noticed that. Yeah. So you were playing video games and golf.
Right. Well, because it was the one thing that you could be socially distant from, and you're able to be outside with people and with people of your choosing.
That's
if
true.
You wanted to. So it was I for sure was stoked I was able to do that.
What do you usually hit?
My handicap is 1.5 right now, which is pretty solid.
That's nasty.
Yeah. So but I always.
What the fuck does that mean?
So how many strokes you're usually over par? So if a golf course is a par 72, with all the holes added up, par 3, 4, 5s, if they all add up to 72, I normally am around 73 to 74. But
He's a professional golfer.
I'm up there. I'd probably say I play more like a 4 or a 5, but I always promise myself as long as I can beat my fiance's father or a brother or someone. I just need to be a dominant out of the four of us. Whoever I go golfing with. Yeah.
You have to punish them.
I cannot play with someone who's better than me. I try not to do that.
You just actively seek out people that are terrible, and you're just like, I'm going to stomp you out.
Yeah. That's that. I just want to be, and I want to be good enough where I could enjoy it. I can hit it over the trees, and then once I stop doing that, then I'll probably hang it up, and my back will break in half probably.
I mean, a one handicap means you're already hitting the ball well over the trees. What's your drive? What is it?
Like 280 and 300 if I pop one,
flush one.
Yeah.
Dude.
But yeah, this is what I do though, bro. Like this is what I enjoy doing.
That's it.
So if I've spent enough time, and I worked in the golf industry back in the Bay Area, like that was my first job.
Bay Area.
So yeah, that was I just love the industry. So it's just something I enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you put up a post and you were wearing the Tiger red.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was so funny.
Yeah, you are an absolute asshole if you go to the golf course in Tiger Woods attire, like red shirt, black pants, and you are a prick. Like you're a bad person. You should not be doing that. And if you are, you gotta show up. So
it's like blasphemy.
Correct. Like it's the one. It's almost like an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no, you can't.
Like no red for you, only red for Tiger.
Yeah, no one dresses like Tiger.
I'm a lefty.
Me too.
I just absolutely have my swing is the fastest swing in the world. I'm pretty sure you could clock it from backswing to through the ball.
Slow it down, baby. It's all in the hips.
I don't know how.
We'll help you out.
Yeah, you got the one handicap. You're basically on tour.
Yeah, I used to teach like little kids and stuff, you know, at junior
perfect.
camps.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
I got you.
I got the mental capacity of a 12-year-old, so you'll be fine. I'll be able to learn.
We'll teach you the baby steps.
Yeah, that's good. I just really need to learn how to putt.
Everyone needs to learn how to putt.
Mini golf.
Dude,
He's not lying too.
I love mini golf. We should set up a big night mini golf thing.
That'd be fire.
I'd be down. Where's
Yeah.
the closest one?
Richardson's.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know, but everybody always talks about it, and I went there one time with a few of my friends, played mini golf.
You went there and you don't know where it is. That's
Yeah, I just got in the back of their car and they just took me.
There's a glow in the dark joint I know somewhere. Yeah,
What, in the mall?
Maybe.
Those
I
things
don't know.
are
I
trash.
haven't been outside.
Glow in the dark. Yeah.
Alpha Glow in the mall. Terrible.
It's fire. You ever been to glow up golf? And don't make fun of it unless you've done it.
Dude, it's the shittiest course. Then it's in the mall.
Kyle.
Can't trust the opinion like that.
Can't trust Kyle.
I'm looking for waterfalls. I'm looking for
windmills.
jumping and
There's
the
a joint by
cliffs.
Foxborough.
An alligator?
When you go on your way to the Patriots games, there's a joint over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll have
it's
to
right there on Route 1.
we'll have to figure it out.
We'll have to figure it out. I'm about that life.
Are you bringing your own putter and ball?
I'm that asshole.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd probably fuck JD up easily.
In mini golf?
Dude,
Yeah,
name
100%.
a bet.
100%.
I will literally quit my podcast
Are we-
if Kyle beats me in.
Are we doing this right? Are we gonna make a wager?
I'll make a wager. What do we
Maybe
want?
a Chipotle wager?
No.
Chipotle.
Loser kills himself straight up.
Okay, deal.
He goes, I hate being alive anyway.
Like son of a bitch.
No, we can make a wager. I'm not, dude. Stop. Don't do this, Kyle. Don't do that.
Yeah, what, you scared I'm gonna embarrass you. I get it.
Stop, dude. Just stop.
We're gonna bring all the cameras. We're gonna have a night. We're gonna have what are we gonna call it? The Big Night Masters tournament.
Ooh, I like that. I like the Big Night Masters.
Let's
I
go.
like that.
Dude,
Yeah.
just all of us.
JD's gonna be embarrassed.
Oh,
Just like
man.
Jake Paul and Ben.
He said he's gonna knock you out cold one round.
I am the who's the UFC heavyweight championship right now? Who's
Francis Ngannou.
Okay,
The scariest man in the world.
Okay, I'm that man.
If he walked in right now, I would fucking sprint away.
I'm that man at the putt course.
Wow.
And Kyle would be like,
53 abs.
Like who would you be? He'd be like a Oompa Loompa. That's what he would be. It was like if an Oompa Loompa fought
Francis Ngannou.
that guy.
Wow. I can't actually.
That's what it would be.
The excitement inside of my body to watch you two play mini golf against one another is
I'm
just.
gonna win, so I'm not worried about
I'm
it.
not even excited about it. That's how boring it's gonna be. I'm not even excited about doing it.
I love that. He's just like you're dead.
You don't even believe yourself. Knock that shit off. He doesn't even believe himself.
Is there like hesitation in the voice?
Me? No, I could care less. I'm ready.
Oh,
Of course you could care less. Is that going to be the excuse too when I stomp your brains out?
Dude, don't
Oh
get
man, I never cared. I never cared to
Don't-
begin with. I hate people like that.
Don't get
Oh,
ahead of
man,
yourself
No,
now.
you knew you were going to beat me the whole time. You do this every day. No, I don't want to hear it.
No.
I don't want to hear it.
are you
I'm
giving
not
him? Are
gonna
you
say
giving
that.
him
I
any
care.
strokes?
Fuck no. With the way he's talking right now, no way. No strokes.
JD.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
No strokes.
Wow, might have to put some wagers on this one.
Dude, the Vegas odds would be like plus 5,000 for Kyle.
I love that.
I don't know.
The flyer is gonna have one side JD, the other side Kyle, with the odds underneath.
Dude, loser jumps in Seaport from
Oh,
like
my-
over here. Loser jumps in.
Oh, there is a dock right off the back of this
loser
building.
jumps off the dock.
No, you gotta go off the bridge.
Yeah, off the.
I don't think you should
area in
jump off the
Seaport.
bridge.
Off the area in Seaport, as people are like jogging along, jump in there.
I love
Loser
it.
Jumps in there.
Wow, that water's got to be cold and gross.
Yeah, man, and then you got to go to Envoy
But
after, and that's
JD, but JD, when you jump in, you actually gotta do it.
Oh, I love this.
I'll do it to save you in my lifeguard attire.
Just in a big jumpsuit.
Yeah, slow motion Baywatch coming to save Kyle with like a buoy.
I
you
love
know?
this. This is fantastic.
Yeah. I'll bring some floaters.
Just some floaties.
Yeah,
just some floaties in a banana, like one of those, like a duck that you
Like a
wrap around
ring.
your waist.
Yeah,
ring.
yeah.
That would be fucking awesome.
It's a huge
I
mistake.
love it.
It's a huge mistake what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's like, I just want my lunch.
I just want, yeah. As he's been eating it the whole show. So we're at the part in the show where My friend Susan sends me questions. We answer the questions, and we have a little fun.
Okay.
You ready, Kyle?
I'm ready.
All right. If you were a drink, what would you be?
Pina colada.
Wow. That was quick.
Yeah. Do I explain or do you just
go for it? It's your show, brother. You can explain it. I actually kind of want your explanation.
Pina colada, because when you go on vacation, it's the one thing that you don't want to admit you're having, but it's okay to have.
Okay.
And it's just a delicious drink.
Okay.
It is refreshing. It tastes great. And if it's made correctly with like the Slurpee joints, you can get torn up.
So, I've gotten messed up in Cancun on a couple of those.
That's what I mean. You can enjoy them in the pool. You can enjoy them outdoors. On a lawn chair, like a lounge chair, and
nice little lounger.
Pina colada.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a Bud Light.
That's very on brand.
Is that because it tastes like water, or
not pretentious, not a pretentious beer. Delightful, refreshing, respectful.
Yeah,
always
in supply.
Yeah. I'm like the comfort.
Always in demand.
See, look at this.
I got you.
That's what I am. I'm a Bud Light.
You're universal.
I am universal.
Yeah.
That's true. And during the wintertime, I'm a Budweiser, a little bit more heavy. You can only have a few of me, and that's fine.
That's great.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Corona.
I see Kyle as a
Kyle's
Corona.
definitely a Corona guy. Corona Kyle.
Yep.
Coronavirus Kyle and Corona and normal.
Dude, out of the 13 months, I did not get it, and I didn't change how I lived.
Well, it doesn't stop. So
Kyle's getting his second shot today. He already got it. And he's wasting away over there behind the board.
Yeah, Corona. I'm a little jealous.
I went to Charleston, and jeez, let me tell you, I did some things, and I came out disease free.
Proud of you, man.
We're happy for you.
Proud of you.
A couple tested negative, so.
Anything else you want to add?
I loved it. When Kyle's on this show, it's just absolute pandemonium. I love it.
Yeah, Corona's good.
Coronas. Coronas are a fantastic beer. Yeah. Kyle's a fantastic human.
Yep.
Makes sense. This one is not really going to apply to Kyle, I guess, but only you and I. Kyle can still answer it, though. Would you rather shave off your beard for a whole year or only be able to wear jorts?
I'll be honest with you. I used to wear jorts all the time, and I never knew that was a shameful thing to do until someone told me that was a shameful thing to do. So I had no disrespect towards jorts.
It's such a weird
from
word.
the jump. Yeah, I didn't even know they were called jorts until someone was like, "Why are you wearing jorts?" I was like, "You mean shorts?
You mean
that are jeans?" What? And I never understood what the problem was. So
fashion.
I think if you got rid of my beard, a lot of bad things happen. So
same.
I'm gonna go with jorts.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because if you can pull off anything with style,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Facts.
So I would make jorts poppin'.
I own a couple of pairs of jorts that I wear, and I'm completely happy with it.
And no one gives a shit anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I have a fly shirt and my kicks are clean,
nice pair of black denim jorts, nice little cuff at the bottom,
or like a light blue with the white little fade there.
Acid wash.
I could pull off jorts.
See, if I get rid of my beard, I look like Joey Fatone.
Yeah, and
that's it. That's not.
And I
not
look
a good
like
thing.
an infant. So, yeah, everything bad would happen.
Kyle just has to wear jorts. Kyle, can you even grow a beard?
That hurts.
Can you?
I don't know. That's an actual question.
I can grow some pubes on my face.
Okay. So would you rather wear jorts or grow pubes on your face?
Jorts.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. I feel like fashion, everyone's more open to fashion these days.
Yeah.
So jorts aren't as big of a penalty.
Carl wears jorts all the time.
Yeah, Carl does wear jorts.
He's an animal.
Oh, okay, word. Well, then so he's already trend-setting. I respect that.
He also has a mullet and he wears a headband, bro. He's a wild animal.
That's strike three.
Now that's fashion. That's fucking fashion.
Yeah, that is fashion. High fashion.
Yeah.
If you had to be in a talent show in 24 hours notice, what would your talent be?
Oh, no.
Sucking at mini golf, probably.
You want to know it? I'm not even going to address it. I'm not even going to address it. He's just yep in my ear. I want to be, you know the girl at halftime at NBA games who flips the cups on her head?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do, wait, do we already have to have the talent or we can we can come up with the talent.
Yeah.
I want to be that because she has the most poppin' halftime show ever. So I want to be her that I can like flip cups on my head and balance on a tricycle
sick.
the whole time. Yeah, because you want her to fail so bad.
Yeah,
and
you
she's
do.
like, fuck you.
Here's another cup.
I just balanced 74 cups on my head.
And you know what? For good measure, here's a bowl.
And here, or they were bowls. Yeah, they're
You're like,
bowls.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Here's a bowl.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely would do that.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a vibe.
That is a vibe.
Because you want her to fuck up.
You do.
You want her to in the worst way possible or in the best way possible. You want her to fall down or you want her to miss a cup, and she never does.
They always do it on something weird too. They're standing on like an upside down stool. You're like, why is the stool upside down anyways?
Yeah.
You're flipping bowls onto your head.
And exactly. So probably
Maniac.
a bowl flipper.
I love it. I
don't really know.
No?
I would learn magic. I would learn some sick like sleight of hand magic and just do crazy shit.
Like not Copperfield or
like David Blaine. Yeah. I used to be able to do
frog come your mouth.
I mean, I don't want none of the frog stuff, but like if I could just make weird shit like appear in my hands, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
And it's just and no one could ever figure it out, and that's the worst part of it.
Yeah, he's a madman. I like watch his specials and I just like I'm glued. I'm like, oh my God, I need to learn how to do that.
So you went the little kid route. You were like, I want to do magic.
Yeah.
I took do a card trick.
I feel like David Blaine's more of testing the actual like how far you can go as a human. Kind of
I
thing,
agree with that too.
Yeah,
He's not like sometimes he does magic, obviously, but he's doing more like the whole balloon thing, Ascension.
That was
like,
sick.
That's testing basically the human body of how high you can go and shit like that.
Dude, mess with my mind. I'm so with it.
Yeah,
I'm so with it.
Yeah.
I don't need to know why.
Nope.
I don't need to know how you did it, but that's tight.
boom, just
Blow my mind.
Yeah, I'm locked in on that.
Yeah.
Big magic guy. If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
I want to be a golden retriever. It's a no-brainer to me. It's just the most friendly animal. They are the most loving, smart, universal, loving animals of all time. So a golden retriever, and you're the cutest at your puppy stage.
Yeah.
You know?
Golden retriever puppies are just adorable.
Name someone who doesn't like a golden retriever puppy, and I'll show you a psychopath and a murderer. Right? Kyle?
What? I love puppies.
Oh no, I thought he was just.
I just wanted to
yeah.
point out a psychopath.
Yeah,
I love
golden
puppies.
retriever.
Golden retriever.
I'd say an English bulldog mixed with beagle and pit bull.
Is that because that's what you
Bruno.
have? That's what you have.
Kyle would be a mutt slut.
He'd be a mutt slut. I mean, he already is that. He just got back from Charleston. He's already that. We've determined.
Low key, I just stayed at the hotel all weekend. It's fine.
Yeah. Just,
Hey, mutt slut is kind of cold.
I love that.
What about you?
English bulldog.
Both of you would be? Did you both say English bulldog?
Yeah, or a French bulldog.
I couldn't be like just an English bulldog just because like their breathing problems and they like.
Dude, they're so annoying.
I have breathing problems. I snore. I'm fat. Like, I mean, I'm beautiful.
But you
like, I'm just compact.
Oh, you're one of those.
You know what I'm like? I'm like, you look at an English bulldog and you're just like,
That's Marckie
fucking
P.
love you. Yeah. Every time you see an
Marckie
English
P.
bulldog now, you're just gonna be like, Marckie, is your name Marckie? Come here, Marckie. And they're gonna be like, his name is Bruno. like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I respect that. I
Yeah,
respect that.
English bulldogs. You know, I'm
Yeah.
stocky.
I'm not gonna dog shame you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Imagine we have that on my show now. You're being dog shamed.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get canceled for opposing whatever dog you want to
Yeah,
be.
PETA calls me. Hello, PETA. Don't cancel JD. He loves dogs.
Yeah.
Last but not least, list your top 3 condiments.
Oh.
I love condiments.
Honey mustard
Yep.
is top one. Ketchup, and I don't even know if I use any other kind of ranch.
Honey mustard is number 1.
Honey mustard, number
I
1.
love the spicy honey mustard at Empire, by the way. Fucking insane.
That is really good sauce.
I don't even know if it's mustard, but it's good. It tastes like spicy mustard.
Yeah, I know which
So
one you're talking about,
fucking
and
good.
it's fire.
Yeah, it's so good. I eat it on my steak. I eat it on everything.
I guess number 1 would probably have to be ketchup. Number 2 would be ranch. And number 3, like any kind of aioli.
Oh wow, it's almost like we're getting close. We're like one and the same, but
I'm a foodie, so anything,
Same.
any kind of, basic condiment that, is not mayo, that will give just a little bit of, extra
Mac sauce?
love. Yeah.
sriracha aioli.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff
Oh,
like that.
sriracha's actually up there for me too as well.
Yeah, fire.
Oh, yes. Sriracha. But yeah, my top 3 will be the same. But oh man, it's tough.
Who doesn't love sriracha?
Yeah, I could eat a gallon of ranch.
Yeah.
So it's close to being number 1, but I'll go ketchup because it's the most. I use it the most.
You're a ketchup guy.
I'm a ketchup guy.
I am anything but ketchup guy. I don't really. I think ketchup's kind of boring.
How do you even say that?
Because I just.
What's the point of saying that?
I just don't necessarily. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Like, were you bullied and had to drink it? As a young kid?
No, I just always thought ketchup was just boring. It's like I can do.
How do you even think it's what? Because how do you put a personality trait on a condiment?
I mean, I can do whatever I want, JT.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, it just reminds me of like basic. It's like it's ketchup, whatever. I'd rather dip my fries in ranch dressing.
That's fine, but I just love how you made it's a personal problem.
Fuck ketchup.
Yeah,
I'm gonna punch Heinz.
Yeah, and there's no thing when you were younger where it was gross. It was just not a part of your palate.
No, I just don't fuck with it. It's like, I mean, I'll eat it if that's what I have to have with my French fries. Then I'll do it. But I'm a buffalo guy. Like, give me a hot sauce, any kind of hot sauce, ranch, sriracha.
I feel you, but I'll preference by saying it's not like the Heinz or whatever in the actual bottle. Not that kind of ketchup. I'm talking like either in a packet or restaurant.
Ketchup packets are in high demand right now, so you should be.
Are they really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ketchup packet shortage.
I don't believe that.
Want to know why?
That's an actual thing.
When you ask for it, they give you a handful, and everyone just throws the handful out.
Yeah, you don't have a ketchup drawer? My buddy Mal Hall, who's a comedian, does a ketchup drawer bit where he was talking about, how you go in and he goes, yo, go get some ketchup. And that's how you know what, that's how you knew what you needed to do. You needed to go in, get some ketchup for the drawer.
That's so sick.
Yeah,
you just walk into McDonald's, grab a handful of ketchup packets,
go in there,
walk out.
Get some napkins and hella ketchup. You don't have a ketchup drawer?
No.
Oh, shame on you. I got a ketchup drawer.
How big is your ketchup drawer?
It's just a normal drawer, but it's just, if you ever need ketchup and you're the guy or the girl who has ketchup, it's tight.
So you are dealing ketchup.
100%.
So people can come up to your house, knock on the door, and just be like, hey, JD, I need a ketchup.
Bro, I stack. Like Y2K.
What is one ketchup packet worth?
In money?
Yeah.
I'd probably say 0.4 cents in Bitcoin or Dogecoin.
Oh, big Doge guy.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
rich.
Up, yeah.
We're rich today, baby. We're rich.
I'd probably go 50 cents a packet.
50. Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
It's a demand, but it's respectful.
Wait, to buy it or like to make it?
From me. No, to buy it from me.
To buy it from him.
Yeah,
50 cents.
50 cents a packet. I feel like that's fair.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Such a ripoff.
Kyle.
You're literally there's barely any ketchup in the fucking
Guy
packet.
just has a fucking problem with me all day.
Yeah. I think Kyle hates every guest I have on the show.
No, I'm not making fun of G. I'm just saying that there's barely any ketchup in that fucking packet.
Yeah, that's why you get a bunch of them, man, and it's supposed to be more bite-sized.
I'm working to eat. I just want to eat the fucking thing.
You just eat the ketchup. Kyle actually eats ketchup packets off camera. He just.
Yeah.
You probably need about 4
from Big
or 5.
Daddy.
Yeah.
See how far we can spit.
you need probably about 4 or 5 a sitting at least, 4 to 6.
That's fair.
I feel like that's normal.
Oh, that's not even enough.
Yeah. What do you eat, like a barbarian?
Yeah, I mean, did you watch him just take that chicken salad sandwich down in one bite? He eats like a barbarian.
Oh my gosh, man, he's like sweet. You want to do the backstroke or like breaststroke through your amount of ketchup pool?
I think so.
I'm a man of simple pleasures.
He likes his he likes his hot dogs well ketchup lubricated.
It's a perfect. That's for a hot dog. It's perfect. A perfect amount of ketchup.
Yeah, hot dog, not French fries though.
Maybe not French fries. I understand. I respect. I respect your opinion.
I love it.
I respect your point.
I love it. Well, thanks for being here, dude.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me on. This is really dope. This is fun.
Can't wait for your new show.
Yes.
Let everybody know where to find you.
Yes, it's out right now. It's always something spelled normally. It's always something with an underscore, and then you can also follow me at the actual JD on all the socials. But yeah, stoked. Every episode comes out Mondays noon.
Mondays at noon.
Yeah,
or you can find them in the harbor. That works too.
When will this air?
Tuesday.
Like not
Tuesday at noon.
Next Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. This airs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I won't say who the first guest is on the podcast.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
All right. Just double checking.
Tune in.
Tune in.
You'll see.
It's going to be dope.
All right, everybody. Peace.